Catalan President Carles Puigdemont and other regional leaders sign a declaration of independence from Spain after his long-awaited speech before Catalonia's parliament. But the move will not be implemented immediately, allowing for talks with the national government in Madrid. The symbolic gesture was welcomed by some lawmakers, but for others it fell short of a unilateral proclamation. We've just signed an independence declaration, the independence of the Republic of Catalonia, and therefore we are independent. We're just giving the Spanish government the opportunity to talk about how to do it. The balance of words in this speech do not give us security. We're not satisfied, and it legitimizes the Spanish government into bringing back normality. Puigdemont had been under intense pressure from all sides leading up to his address. In the end, he claimed the recent disputed referendum gave Catalonia the right to be independent. As we've reached this historic moment, I take the responsibility as President of the Catalonian government in presenting you and all our citizens the referendum's results and the people's mandate that Catalonia become an independent state in the form of a republic. Madrid has vowed to block any move by Catalonia to break away and rejects the idea of any form of mediation with Catalan leaders, whom it accuses of acting outside the law. Spain's Deputy Prime Minister condemned the move. After having gone so far as having pushed Catalonia to the highest level of tension in its history, President Puigdemont has now plunged its autonomous community into an even greater level of uncertainty. Our reporter says after an intense day at the Parliament, Puigdemont and the secessionists intend to adopt independence in stages following the so-called Slovenian model. The reaction of the Spanish government should become apparent after today's special cabinet meeting. The message from Catalan's leader that the region will be independent, but not just yet, was more than enough for some gathered in central Barcelona. But it's left others dissatisfied. Any delay allowing for dialogue has its risks, according to some. Faced with this uncertainty of what Europe thinks about us, I believe that Mr. Puigdemont has been too conciliatory. And I believe that he should reconsider. I think it would have been better to declare independence without giving the Spanish government time to apply Article 155 of the Constitution and take control. I believe we'd all be happier. Despite some misgivings, the mood among many who never thought this day would come has been a mix of optimism, if still touched with uncertainty. Our reporter Paco Fuentes says, the speech by President Carles Puigdemont has disappointed only those most pro of the pro-independence groups, but in addition, its high political content has not been well understood, especially by the young.
Paco Fuentes, Euronews, Barcelona.
The standoff between Spain and Catalonia has tested the mettle of officials in Brussels. While the EU is a supranational organisation, territorial integrity and sovereignty are fundamental principles for member states. The question is, should Brussels intervene? First, the EU denied it was going to participate, but now, particularly when Donald Tusk says the issue is European, it makes me think the EU is going to intervene, either as a whole or I think through a member state, possibly the one which currently holds the presidency, that's Estonia. Throughout the crisis, EU officials have pushed for dialogue. Manfred Weber is head of the centre-right EPP. Unilateral moves can only make things dramatically worse, he says. We urgently call for dialogue on the basis of the Spanish constitution.